So even in high school, I knew I wanted to work here in some capacity. Then I thought I was going to coach. I was going to teach. I was going to coach. I was going to do the whole thing. And then a few years later, life kind of happened and pushed me towards the nursing role. And I knew I wanted to come back to the district and the community that made me who I was. When I first started in school nursing here, my preceptor was actually my elementary school nurse, Michelle Martinez. And then walking down the halls, I still see teachers that were here the first year that it opened. And it's so cool to have my daughters here walking down the same hallways and going into the same classrooms that I did as a kid. It's also really cool to be taking care, like to call my friend and be like, hey, sorry, your kid's sick, to have them feel comfortable knowing that someone they know is here taking care of their kids. But my teachers, my coaches, they taught me so much, and it's cool to be able to now call them a colleague instead of coach or teacher. To think, because when I went to school here, I didn't pay attention to numbers, but I can't imagine it was anywhere near that. But I think it's so cool that regardless of how big we're getting and how much we're growing, we still feel like a family. Like I can still, call someone at central office and it's someone I went to school with, or it's my own sister. It's really cool to know that we're still a family and we still have each other's backs regardless of how big that we're getting. It's just really nice to, when you see people at convocation or when you're just visiting another campus, you always know somebody, you always recognize somebody. And it's really cool to have that feeling and not feel like you're just a number or you're just another employee. Like you know that you're important and you matter. Through athletics and sports and being active, it really taught you a lot, hard work, determination, teamwork. I really think any of it would have to come from either the gym or the softball field.
And so kind of leading into that, tell us what it feels like to be inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame last year.
Honestly, that was such a big surprise. I was actually sitting here at my desk when Coach Wagner gave me the phone call and was like, hey, what are you doing in a couple weeks? You want to get inducted into the Hall of Fame? I just thought it was really cool to be recognized not only for my athletic achievements, which was really cool, but they also kind of highlighted my academic achievements as well, because it really both played a part in my life. I don't want to just be remembered as an athlete, but I also did pretty well academically. So it was cool that they brought both of those things up during my induction. My name is Mindy Kierstead, and never forget, we are Southwest.